think you're our first guest to take the route through the church of doing a mission before going to school. Talk to us a little bit about that. This is a podcast that's about, real estate and private equity and franchising and all the things that come with that. But people's unique experiences help oftentimes shape the story of what success can look like for them. And I can tell based on your body language alone that was a pretty impactful experience for you.
Basically, you have a pretty regimented schedule. You're up at 6:30, you get yourself ready. 7:30 to 8:30, you're doing your own personal, study, scriptures and everything else. You're preparing your lessons for the day. 8:30, you're out the door. You do usually a couple hours of service in the morning and then kind of wait till those afternoon hours where you have a little bit better hit ratio. And you are literally then knocking on doors, just trying to spread the word. And it can be snowing, it can be raining, or it could be 95 degrees and 90% humidity. Whatever it is, you're out there knocking doors in it. And it's quite an experience after, you start compiling some time doing that, and the things that you learn from is pretty interesting.
I'm sure. And that skill set, especially with something that you firmly believed in, I'm sure had a ton of translation in what you ultimately decided eventually with your career. I'm sure that was talked about over the dinner table in your household growing up, but you'll have to tell us that component of it.
Yeah, you end up with a lot of resilience, right? I mean, you end up going days and days without anybody being I'm talking even 1% receptive to your message. And that's heartbreaking, your first few days of it. But when you get to day number 275, and it's another day where you're chalking up basically, did we do any good in the world today? And you're like, here I am, I've dedicated my whole life to just try to make somebody's life better in any possible way. It doesn't matter, right? Like, could be we just helped somebody out, somebody had a flat tire, we fixed the tire for them, or helped them, whatever it is. On day 275, when you have no action, it's a little bit discouraging. You got to figure out where your drive comes from. And so I think probably for me, there's a lot of lessons learned, but probably the biggest one is just drive.